Yesterday I was woken up before the crack of dawn, bright and early at 4 a.m., and it sounded like an earthquake or like some sort of natural disaster was happening, but it was just my roommate getting out of bed. Yeah, sorry, that was a bit rude, but usually I would just go back to bed like pretty quickly after I woke up because there's no reason to stay awake, okay? And if I go back to bed fast enough, I can usually fall asleep pretty quick. But this time it was different because I kept feeling some annoying sharp pain under my fingernail. And I'm like, oh. But then I tried to just get over it and try to just go back to bed, but it wasn't working. So I was like, fine, I guess I have to get up and investigate what the fuck's going on so I can get some closure and so I can actually maybe get some sleep. So I turn on my flashlight and I look at my finger, and sure enough, it's exactly what I thought it was. It's a hair splinter. If you don't know what a hair splinter is, they're really disgusting. It's basically a splinter, but it's hair. Got it? So a little tiny bit of hair gets, like, punctures your skin, because they can do that if they're, like, sharp enough, or if they're, like, fine enough and it's really small. But this one was, like, underneath my fingernail, and it was fucking gross. And I was like, how am I even gonna get it out? Like, it was pretty deep. It wasn't quite on the edge, but it wasn't, like, so deep that I wouldn't be able to get it out. So I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'll try to get it out. So I stick my, like, 2 fingers under my other fingernail, and that just starts hurting even more. I start, like, cutting my inner nail with my other fingernails, and then I'm like, okay, this is probably just gonna make it worse. I'm like, I guess I'll get out of bed and I'll, like, check the tweezers, or I'll try to use my tweezers, because I have tweezers I use for, like, you know, plucking hairs, and I also learned that they work for hair splinters. So I was like, okay, let me try to get under my fingernail to actually get this fucking splinter out, because this shit hurts bad. Oh, that was a close one. So I can't quite reach it, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should clip my nail. And I just clipped all my nails, like, yesterday, so they're really short, but I'm like, I mean, I could probably clip off some of the pink part in order to be able to get closer to this splinter so I could actually take it out. So I clip off some nail, and then I actually get the hair splinter out, and oh my god, when you like grab it, it's annoying. It's so hard to get, because you have to, like, it's hard to pluck out, but when you finally get it, oh my god, it's the best. Plucking hair in general, like, not even just the splinters, normal hair actually is, like, one of my favorite things. It just feels so, it's so satisfying. The feeling when you, like, pulling out of your skin, yeah, it feels good. Like, I have a mole right here, and I like to, like, if it grows a bunch of hairs and I have to pluck it, otherwise it's, like, really visible. So I love doing that. Oh my god, that feels so good. But anyways, after I fucking got that out, and it still kind of hurts, but, you know, I'll live. After I got that out, I was like, okay, I have to pee, and I should probably not get in bed while I have to pee, because that's just recipe for disaster. Yeah, if you've ever tried to, like, go to bed when you really have to pee, or, like, you're really thirsty, like, you're like, what I do is, I'm usually basically like, oh my god, if I fall asleep really quick, like, it won't have to matter, I won't have to get up. But then, like, sometimes that works, but sometimes you just end up, like, lying in your bed for, like, an absurd amount of time, just waiting till you fall asleep, and then you can't fall asleep because you have to pee, and then it's like an endless cycle, and then you have to pee more and more. And I didn't want to do that, so I was like, okay, you know, I'm disciplined, I'm just gonna go fucking pee. So I step in there, and luckily I turned the lights on, but I don't put on my shoes, because even though our bathroom is kind of gross, it's like a dorm bathroom, if I step to the bath mat and then I take one big step to the toilet, I can usually avoid whatever the fuck is on the floor, even if I'm not wearing shoes. And I didn't feel like putting on shoes because, you know, it was like 4 a.m. and I was trying to get back to bed. Alright, let's get a combo going here. But I turn on the lights, luckily, and first thing I'm greeted by whenever I look at the toilet is a bowl full of piss. And this is like saturated pee, like it's yellow. It's not clear, so yeah, clearly not enough water being drinking, which, I don't know, you guys know that? If your pee is yellow, like, you should probably be drinking more water. Everyone should be drinking more water. Water break. I can't take one because I have to kill the sheik, but you guys can take one at home. No! So I'm greeted by, like, a big pool of pee. Big pool. But there's something more to the story. So I look around the room, I look down, I look to the left, I look to the right, I look up, and then I look down again, because the floor is shiny. And when it's shiny around the... Let's go here. When it's shiny around the floor of the toilet, that usually means someone missed the target. Someone's aim was off that morning. I think it was brother right there. So, oh, I peed all over the fucking floor, like... And we're back. And, yeah... It was yellow, but the saturated yellow pee that didn't quite make it to the toilet was just chilling on the floor, and I was this close to fucking stepping in. If I had stepped in that after, like, the worst morning of my fucking life, like, waking up to a hair splinter is bad enough, bro. Stepping in pee raw with your feet is, like, yeah, I would have crashed out. So I say like, yo, bro, you missed. And he's like, oh, sorry. Then I'm like, yo, bro, you didn't flush either. He's like, oh, I didn't want to flush because I didn't want to wake you up with the noise. And I'm like, one, like I'm already awake, and two, like that can't be true. Like like I think you just forgot, bro. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I forget to flush too. Like if that's a real reason, that's honestly more stupid than lying. You're actually not gonna flush the toilet because you don't want to pick people up, so you'd rather just let it like ferment in there. I mean, that's kind of valid, bro. Letting your pee ferment is kind of fire. Honestly, peeing in general is kind of fire, as long as it doesn't touch you. Usually what I do, one of my favorite pastimes. Okay, we got trolling, and then we have peeing off like really high surfaces, or peeing in like unusual places. Can my bros relate? Or I guess everyone can relate if you pee, bro. If you pee, subscribe to the channel. Like peeing off, oh my god, peeing off things is so fun. One time I was in a hotel, I think we were on like the 13th floor, and it was like 2 a.m. and I was on vacation at the beach, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna fucking pee off the balcony. Why not? Like, where's it gonna go? I don't know, but like it's not my problem. And as like I checked kind of to see if like anyone was down there so they don't get the golden shower, but do I really care? No. Are they really gonna find out? Probably not. So yeah, that's a bit of mischief. Or peeing on like certain things, just like soaking them. Like I used to pee at my friend's house in the backyard because we weren't allowed to go inside sometimes because we were doing illegal things in the backyard around the campfire. So I'd go pee by the fence, and if you're watching this, bro, I'm sorry, but I would intentionally not pee through the fence, and I'd intentionally try to paint the fence like Miyagi-Do type shit, paint the fence, but with my my stream. Confessions today, confessions. But yeah, if you like peeing, fuck, I'm right there with you. We're freezing today a little bit. I don't know if that's me or if that's Chic or if that's you or if that's Meek. Rhyming. Fuck. But other than that, I'm really getting into like fucking dorm life here. Not dorm life, life in general, because I've discovered what I need to be doing is 5 days a week, Monday through, or I guess like Sunday through Thursday. I have to do as much work as possible, physically possible, study as much as possible, get my grades as decent as possible, so that Friday and Saturday I can do as much drugs as possible. Right? And I feel like that's kind of, if you really think about it, what life is all about. Not just the drugs. Well, I mean, yeah, but doing stuff that you don't want to do, work, so that you can do what you want to do, play, which is like the healthy balance of life. Work, sleep, work, play, sleep, I think. And subscribe to Ben channel. That's also the best part of life. And follow my Twitter.